Want to make a personalized card for a friend, but are having trouble with the wire letters? You can use a DIY cork jig. Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to do perfect wire lettering with a DIY cork jig. So without further ado, let's get wired. Today's featured live wire is Katrina. Thank you, Katrina, for sharing your gorgeous creations in the Wire Makers Club on Facebook and for participating in so many 10-day challenges. I'll link up the playlist of tutorials from the challenges in the description below the video. I set up an 8.5 by 11 inch page on Canva, and I'm using the font Oblique Rain, and I typed out the alphabet, and the size is 76. I'll link up the tutorial on how to make your own DIY cork jig in the description below the video, and a link to the ebook that has all the templates. I printed the Canva page with the letters and added some buttons in strategic positions, and I'm going to surround the button with 18 gauge aluminum wire, which is quite soft and easy to work with the jig. We're going to remove it occasionally to bend the wire to the back. This is the letter A, and then we place it back on the jig and add pins as needed. This is really a fun experiment on making forms and letters. I'll link up all the templates, but you can also just freeform it as you like with whatever design you have. We're going to continue. We're making the B. We're going to bring the wire around, and we're going to come up to the next letter, to the C, and bring it around the top. My buttons are a little thin. You can buy thicker buttons if you want. About 2 millimeter thick would be a minimum. We're going to hold the wire with the precision pliers and bring it back. Press it down against the button and bring it around. I would highly advise using aluminum wire, especially if you're just getting started, because it's nice and soft and easy to work with. Bring the wire down to form the D. We'll bring it around for the loop first, pressing it down with our thumbs. You can remove pins if they're in the way. Bring the wire around and up and down. So we've made a few letters. Remove it from the jig, and then you can continue adding your pins for the next letters. I just reuse the pins as I go, putting them in strategic positions. Bring the wire on there, and then just add a couple more pins. I have some long pins just to make the little bends. And then I have some shorter ones, some with large pearls and some with small pearls. And we'll just keep putting the pins back and forth as we need them. Bring the wire up and around. For the F, you can curve the wire with your fingers too as you need. Straighten it out if you need to. Bring the wire up and around. Add a pin. And then make a sharp bend there. I like using the cork jig because you can get some nice sharp bends with the pins, whereas with the commercial jigs the pegs are bigger and you can't get those really sharp bends. We're going to keep adding the pins as we need them. Bring the wire around. Add another pin. Bring the wire up for the next letter. Another one there. Push it right down so we could bring the wire around the pearl and down. Using the precision round nose pliers to make bends. Bring the wire up. And we'll continue. I did the L and the M, and for the N we're going to bend it back on itself. Remove it from the jig, and then bend the wire to the back. And like I said, I'll link up the templates and another tutorial where I made letters with a artistic wire jig. so you can use that as a guide as well. Put the pony bead in there to get a nice curve. Bring the wire down and around. Put another pin. Push it down and up. I added a button. I put 2 pins in the button so it wouldn't wiggle around. The O is simple, and then bring the wire up for the P. Grab your pliers, bring the wire down, add another pin, bring the wire around. And then I wanted to bring the wire to the back, so I just remove it from the jig to bring the wire to the back. It's easy to pop the piece off the jig if you need to do some bends to the back. Add a pin, bend it at a right angle, put your button, and bring the wire around. This aluminum is so lovely to work with. It's nice and soft, but yet it's thick enough so it makes a nice design. Now we're going to go down and do the T. So we're going to bring the wire down and out at an angle. Remove it from the jig so we could bend the wire to the back with the precision round nose pliers, bend it to the front, and then bend it down. Here's all the letters. You can pause the video and take a screenshot, and I will link up the tutorial on how to make the same letters using the Artistic Wire Deluxe Jig Kit. Now we'll do the word breathe. So I opened up Canva, typed out the word, and then I wanted to change the letter spacing, so I increased it to 77 to have a little more wiggle room. We're going to add our buttons on the jig. To start with the B, bring the wire up and around. This is the 18 gauge aluminum wire again. Bring the wire around to form the loop on the B. Add a pin to separate the letters a little bit. Bring the wire up, put a long pin so we can make a little loop for the R. Bring it around and up. Add another pin at the corner and bring the wire down. Another pin and bring the wire up. This is really fun. You get pretty quick at it once you have some practice. Bring the wire out, put your larger pin for the loop of the E, and bring the wire around and down. Another pin just as a guide. The wire is very soft, so it makes curves naturally. I'm going to put a pin to make a little jog in the wire to bring it down for the A. Put our button. This is a 3/8 of an inch button. Hold the wire down. Remove any pins that are in the way and bring the wire straight up. We're going to hold the wire with the precision round nose pliers and bring it to the front. Add a pin so we can curve the wire around and up. Get your pliers again and bend the wire to the front. We're going to hold the wires and bend it at a right angle to the left. And now we'll remove it from the jig so we could bend the wire to the back and then bend it back to the front and down. So we have our T, put it back on the jig, place it in position, hold it firmly and bring the wire up and around for the H. Stick another pin, bring the wire down, straight down, precision round nose pliers to bend it up, and we'll get our small pony bead to make a slightly larger curve. Bring the wire around and stick another pin and bring the wire up for the E. Stick your pin where we want to bend it, and the one with the larger pearl to make the curve of the E. Bring it around and curve it up. So that's it. We removed it from the jig, and we're going to clip the wires so we have at least a 1/2 inch extra, because we're going to add it to a card. We're going to take our chain nose pliers to bend the wires back at a right angle. And then I made this painted card. I have lots of tutorials for watercolor and acrylic backgrounds that you can use, or you can use scrapbook paper, anything you like. We're going to flip it over so we have it in the right position to put our marks for the holes, and then stick the pin in, wiggle it around to make the holes a little bigger so we can add our embellishment. They weren't quite big enough, so I just used the tip of the round nose pliers. Add the word with the ends going through the holes, flip it over and press those little ends back. Do any little adjustments that you need to do. You can curve it out a little bit. And I used two-sided tape to affix it to a card that I bought at Michael's. Press it on there, press it around, add your envelope, and you're good to go. I ended up curving the word downwards just for the composition, and I'll link up another tutorial for how to do the word love and put it on a card. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry making tutorials. You can get the templates for the letters in my DIY Jewelry Jigs ebook, and I'll link up the tutorial for how to make the letters with the Artistic Wire Deluxe Jig Kit in the description below the video. Join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.